Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Opening day in the NBA. Clark, one of the most exciting days of the year.
Yeah, everybody's starting from the same place. It's a bit of a reset for everybody. Any team has the opportunity to make their mark on this season. Last season, that's behind everybody. It's an exciting time looking forward.
Now, here is Starks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carries it down low. Starks has got the first points of the night for the Knicks.
There are very few players who can slow a scorer of his caliber down.
Oakley against Turner. Pass to Anderson. And Ewing with the block.
You got to go up stronger than that against Ewing because he will meet you at the rim.
And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Here's Skiles. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Out to the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Knicks with possession. Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniel. Four on the shot clock. The high post shot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Matt Gukas and I got a chance to talk for a bit. His team's focus will be on the middle of the paint, specifically Patrick Ewing. Coach said that bracing yourself is crucial. He said Ewing's elbows are like demolition equipment. Unless you're returning that strength, you're going to get crushed. So we'll see if they bring their hard hats tonight. Back over to you, guys.
Thank you, David. And Anderson gets it to go.
Tough frame to deal with inside. Anderson knows just how to use his body to his advantage.
On the wing, Ewing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Takes a lot of confidence to pull off a move like that. Putting the ball on a string.
Skiles the pass to Scott. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
A red-hot beginning to this game.
Well, he's a real good offensive player, so they want to get him going early.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. On the wing, Ewing. Rebound by the Magic. And this matchup with the Knicks, hard to believe, just the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. Skiles, the pass to Scott. Here's Skiles. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Skiles' shot is off.
Well, we've seen him make this shot often with no defensive coverage. He's got to be kicking himself he didn't make that one.
Now, here is Starks. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Ewing. And it's tight with the rebound.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Here's Skiles. Still without a basket. Scott. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Here's Skiles. Turner looking around. And Skiles gets it to go.
Tough guard. Skiles has no issues operating close in.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniel. Shoots over Scott. Oakley dishes to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
What a great look. Excellent possession that time.
Here's Skiles. Turner with a screen on Jackson. And here is Scott. Out to the right wing. Steps back. Tries the spin move. Here's Anderson. Knicks with the rebound. Starts outside. Pass to McDaniel. Nice D from Scott. The Magic trail by 4. Anderson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Patrick Ewing.
And Anderson is a key part of this rotation, specifically because of his scoring ability.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And the moment for him to catch a breather as he...
Oh, that was a sensational dunk!
Man, oh man!
When you're undersized like Starks, going into attack mode, putting the onus on the D, it's a great idea.
Now here's Anderson. He has 5. Down low. Here's Turner. Another miss by Orlando. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's McDaniel. Outside Jackson. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's Skiles. Outside Turner. Pass to Anderson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Jackson with it. He has yet to score. And there's the drive. Here's Ewing. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Using his height advantage there, feels like nobody can block him from this spot.
You like seeing guys use their physical advantages like this. Great shot.
Here's Skiles. And stolen by Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Lots of power behind Oakley's drive, and that makes it tough to want to stand in his way.
The Magic trail by 9. Now here's Anderson. Outside Scott over McDaniel. It's hauled in by Ewing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to McDaniel. Shoots over Scott. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A different look for New York. For Orlando, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Matt Gukas will take a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Heading to the court, it's time to get loud for your Bulls and Kings.
Here's Reynolds. Now Vincent. Pass to Harrell. Here's Vincent. Covered by Anthony. 6 to shoot. Lets a floater go. The Knicks leading by 9. Inside. Here's Vandeweghe. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Vincent with it, covered by Anthony. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way up.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
New York shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. It's Wilkins on the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Magic trail by 9. Takes it from 10. Here's Wilson. They shoot again. Eddie pulls it in. And here is Anthony. No scoring in this one. In the corner, Wilkins with it. To the inside, Eddie. Wilson grabs the board.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense.
Now here's Harrell. Wilkins brings the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vincent. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
It's Wilkins on the wing. And he banks in the layup.
When Wilkins gets inside, he's not shying away now. He's very aggressive.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Corgiani. Pass to Vincent. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. New York leading by 9. Vandeweghe passes to Anthony. 1:29 left to play here in the first. A shot by Wilkins, no good.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
coach. They're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And just a tremendous job creating havoc defensively. Tons of turnovers, and they're capitalizing on them.
New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Pass to Vandeweghe. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Shot clock at 6. Vandeweghe passes to Anthony. Over Vincent. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, I think that was a message-sending foul there. They're not going to allow any easy buckets at the rim.
Yeah, as a coach, I like that one. Make them earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good for the Magic. Fields checked in, and Newman subbed in for Wilson. McDaniels, he's checked in for New York. Biyombo checks in for Anthony. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trail by 8. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Reynolds. McDaniels defending. Reynolds can't hit. McDaniels outside. Out left to the wing. Biyombo, the pass to Vandeweghe. To the middle. Here's Eddie. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Wiley. Driving in. At the top of the key, Fields. Shoots the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What stood out to me in that first quarter was their saran wrap defense.
Yeah, they've got terrific focus on that end, making the effort to close out on shooters and stifle the offense.
Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Biyombo, the pass to Ewing.
Orlando foul. Sam Vincent. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Biyombo. The screen from Ewing. Clock at 6. Biyombo down low. Misses from short range. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Reynolds. Pass to Fields. And Ewing with the block.
No way, says Patrick Ewing. The big man putting those long arms to work and knocking away the shot.
Oakley, he's checked in for McDaniels. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Once again off the mark, Orlando. New York leading by 8. Pass to Vandeweghe. Outside Oakley. Now Wilkins. New York moving it around. And then Ewing with the jam.
That's as high percentage as you get. Ewing with the ball at the rim.
The Magic have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Wiley the pass to Reynolds. Fades. And he can't bank that one in. Into the lane. Here's Vandeweghe. Wiley with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Reynolds. Still scoreless. Wiley the pass to Kite. Here's Newman. Defended by Oakley. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Reynolds can't hit.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Scott against Wilkins. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Wiley. Now Scott. He's defended by Wilkins. And that one drops for him. And Mike, with television more present than ever in day-to-day lives, the NBA continues to grow within that medium.
Networks have started vying for NBA rights. Even the NBA draft is televised for the last few years. The sport is definitely growing along with TV.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Oakley.
This is Oakley doing his thing. Battling on the boards and then instinctively sending it back.
Offensively, Clark, things have sort of fallen apart for him.
And they need to recover as soon as possible.
Here's Reynolds. And it's sent back by Wilkins.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Here's Vandeweghe. No good there. Nice D from Scott. The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Wiley. Back to Scott. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Scott's got his second bucket.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so now, a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
Come on, everybody. Make some noise. Substitution on the board.
And Anthony's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's McDaniel, and the shot goes down. McDaniel's got his second bucket tonight.
showing some muscle on the finish. McDaniel not to be denied.
The Magic trail by 10. Pass to Turner. On the wing, Scott. Here's Corciani. Covered by Anthony. 5 on the clock. Down low, Turner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
The Knicks leading by 8. Anthony right side. Starts outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. Count the basket. Ewing's got 10 points in the game.
Terrific work from Ewing inside, using his size and touch to perfection.
Orlando with the ball. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Turner with a screen on Anthony. Pass to Scott. Here's Corciani. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Scott can't get it to go.
That's the way you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't give him any space.
Well, then they picked the right guy to put on him.
Fundamentally sound right there. Threw it down with 2 hands.
Yep, sweet dunk for him.
Beyond the aesthetics, a big 2 points.
Here's Corciani. Outside, Scott. Pass to Corciani. Turner with a screen on Anthony. Here's Corciani. Covered by Anthony. Corciani's shot is off. New York leading by 12. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Corciani. Pass to Kite. Outside Turner. Here's Corciani. Over McDaniel. The Magic again can't hit.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
The Magic trail by 12. Matt Gukas will take a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after timeout play.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody. Green signal.
Harrell with it. Pass to Skiles. Over Jackson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Knicks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Ewing's checked in for the Knicks.
John Starks at the line for one.
Such a scrappy, competitive guard. John Starks is somebody you want to go to battle with. He's willing to do anything to win.
Here's Skiles. Pass to Harrell. Stolen by Ewing. Starks outside. Off on the layup. The Magic trail by 15. Here's Skiles. Outside Collins. Here's Skiles. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Anderson's shot is off. The Knicks leading by 15. Outside Jackson. Pass to Oakley. They'll double him with Harrell. Starks against Collins. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Magic. Anderson outside. Here's Skiles. Looking to end the run. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, I like the opportunistic attitude right there, as well as the aggressive finish inside.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniel over Anderson. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. McDaniel's got 8.
Nice touch on the mid-range shot by McDaniel. Finding points out there.
The Magic trail by 15. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Matt Gukas will take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Teams changing it up here. Now Vincent. Pass to Wiley. 6 to shoot. Over Wilkins. The Magic again can't hit.
Shots like that will drive his coach crazy. I'd be very surprised if he attempted that one again.
Shots good by Vanderway.
The main thing Vanderway brings his team? Scoring. Put up numbers. And those 2 points help the cause.
The Magic trail by 17. Vincent with it. To the middle. Wilson the pass to Vincent. And here's Collins. Here's Wiley. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. So for the Magic, Fields checked in, and it's Reynolds in for Collins. 1:49 left now here in the second. Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. Drives to the hoop. Crops in the layup for 2. And the Knicks lead by 19.
A very crafty finisher. That's all that New York playground basketball that Jackson played growing up. He's got a lot of different ways he can hurt you off the bounce.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Reynolds. Pulls up on the wing, and he makes that one. Reynolds has got his first bucket of the night.
That's an awful defensive lapse, allowing the uncontested jumper.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Eddie. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That's a good offensive possession, working the ball inside and converting.
Here's Vincent. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche.
Daniels is checked in for the Knicks. Biyombo checks in for Jackson. Here's Wiley. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Vincent up top. Shoots over Wilkins. Vincent misses.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Wilkins kicks to Biyombo. Launches a 3. Vincent with the rebound. Here's Reynolds. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
And so it's the New York Knicks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Patrick Ewing in this game so far, he has been everywhere.
The way he's been working them in the paint has been outstanding, just doing whatever he wants to down there.
Yeah, he's been flexing on them, and they've offered little to no resistance in stopping him. They have to get more assertive and have to guard him much better.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Skiles. Pass to Turner. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Here's Skiles. 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Here's Skiles.
Hey, growing up in New York City, Jackson used to competing on the hardwoods of the Big Apple. Gives great effort defensively.
And the basket by Starks.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
The Magic trail by 19. Here's Skiles. Outside, Scott over McDaniel. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Starks. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. The Magic shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Skiles. Here's Scott. Gets a very good look and converts. Scott's got 6 points.
Love the aggressive approach.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Jackson. Starks up top over Anderson. No good off the front iron. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Skiles. Fires away from way outside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Knicks leading by 19. On the wing, Starks. Turner covering. And here's Starks. He's got 11. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Ewing. And it's Kite with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Scott. Anderson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Starks outside. Outside Jackson. Pass to McDaniel. Orlando grabs the miss. Kite's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Ewing's shot is good. 12 points for him.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
Matt Kukas will take a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Turner. Now here's Anderson. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Starks the pass to Jackson. Back to Starks. Over Anderson. A shot by Starks. No good. The Magic trail by 19. Here's Skiles. Pass to Scott. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Got a hand on it.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
Jackson, that's good.
Someone who plays way taller than his 6'1" height. Jackson getting it done close in.
Here's Skiles. The Knicks making the shot. Pass to Scott. Good D by Ewing. New York leading by 21. Here is Oakley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing is a big task for defenders, as you can see with that foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. Credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
That's good from Ewing.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
He doesn't get the second one. Magic have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Right wing. Here's Corciani. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Starks. Anderson can't get it to go.
He tried to use a fadeaway. Get a little space. Not an easy shot to drain.
And here's Starks over Anderson. Here's Ewing, and Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Here comes Ewing to do what he does best, cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Matt Gukas will take a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Here's Corciani. Pass to Decker. To stop the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Got it in close, and that just about always helps.
The Knicks leading by 22. Now Buford. Here's Chapman. Over Wilson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Now here's Decker. Tinsley covering. Here's Collins. It's good. Here's Chapman. Inside, McCormick. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McCormick's got his first basket of the night.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Now here's Harrell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harrell's got his first points in this one. The Knicks leading by 20. Here's Chapman. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
There's the pick. Here's Buford. Orlando grabs the miss.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Here's Tinsley. Spins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A trend we're seeing in the NBA now, Mike, is an influx of talent from overseas teams. It seems to me are scouting worldwide.
It shows how far basketball has come as an international sport. Players are coming to the NBA from every continent. This is a global game now.
The Magic trail by 18. Vincent the pass to Harrell. McDaniels against Fields. Here's Vincent. Rebounded by Anthony. The Knicks shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Pass to Wilkins. And again, New York turns it over. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Reynolds. Lets it go from the wing. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. But he had the space and is capable of making it.
Anthony taking his time here. Back to Wilkins. Just 4 to shoot. They could use a bucket. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wilkins has got his second basket.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Reynolds. The Magic again can't hit.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Anthony. Here's Wilkins. Nails it from the high post. Wilkins has got 6.
Set up Gerald Wilkins. He's always ready to hit shots.
Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Here's Reynolds. Wing shot on the way, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
McCormick's shot is off. A challenging stretch here for Orlando. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. Here's Vincent, covered by Anthony. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Vandeweghe. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for him.
Excellent positioning by Vandeweghe in transition there, setting himself up to finish the break.
40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low, here's Harrell. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Knicks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Wasted no time on that one. Anthony's got his first points of the night.
You know, transition play like that is exactly why they're ahead.
Yeah, they've been pushing the pace and leaving the defense behind in the dust.
Here's Reynolds. 15 seconds left in the third. To the inside. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Fantastic anticipation with that feed.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Knicks out front, opening up a huge gap. And will return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Outside Jackson. Pass to Starks. Here's Vandeweghe. Ewing inside. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Kite's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Deflects the pass. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Turner. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's down low. Here's Vandeweghe. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Well, Orlando shooting just 31% in the game. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Skiles the pass to Vincent. Over Starks, out of bounds. New York takes possession. And the Magic making a change here. Anderson's checked in. McDaniels checked in for the Knicks. New York with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Ewing, a screen on Anderson. Starts the pass to Ewing. Turner with the steal. Anderson outside. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That's exactly the kind of possession you want on offense. Great chance, and they convert it.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. Starks outside. Screen by Oakley. Pass to McDaniel. Here's Ewing. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Anderson can't get it to go.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Starts the pass to Jackson. And Clark, how about Dennis Rodman and what he's done the past few seasons? He averaged over 18 rebounds a game. It's remarkable. He did that last year.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and insane, Kevin. I mean, Dennis has a purpose, and that's to battle for every rebound. And he's got a gift and a knack for knowing when that ball is coming off. And I tell you, nobody pursues it any better than Rodman.
And so here is New York following the bucket by Orlando. The offensive rebound. Here's Oakley. That's good, and Ewing with the assist.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
Outside Turner. Outside Scott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Jackson. Starts the pass to Ewing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Love the pressure. He almost took it away.
Very active hands, disrupting the passing lanes.
Starts the pass to Oakley. Turner with the steal. Outside, Scott. Pass to Skiles. The seat of power in the NBA is still the Central Division in the East. But, Clark, it's more about the Bulls than the Pistons now, it seems.
Could not agree with you more, Kevin. 4 straight titles have come from that division. And you look at that young core Chicago has, I think they're going to have a say in the title race for several more years.
That's good from Scott. He hits both from the stripe. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. The screen from Ewing. Starks outside. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Outside Turner. Pass to Scott. Takes a 3. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
He is outworking them on the offensive end. You love to see that.
And here are the Knicks now. Starks outside. The screen from Ewing. Uncovered. Here's Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Here's Skiles. Left side, Scott. Over McDaniel. Scott can't get it to go. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
McDaniel works really hard inside, but he's a guy who can play at all 3 levels.
Here's Skiles. This offseason, 10 teams making coaching changes, Mike, and the most in a few years. What do you think about this trend?
Yeah, believe me, I'm very familiar with it. Owners are impatient. They want winners now. So if you don't deliver quick, get that resume refreshed.
So how would you approach a job? Win now, or do you want to build, or do you get the assurance? Like, there's so many different factors here, the way you could, as a coach, go.
I would say that when you're in a meeting with your owner and general manager and they're telling you how they have great patience and they want to see you build this program, I think you nod your head yes, up and down. When you walk out of the room, you say to yourself, I've got to win games right away. Nothing to try and be opposite of those guys, but they sometimes have short memories when it gets to the end of the year and the fans are impatient and the media is on you. They make a change rather than remember that long-term plan they talked about.
Good insight. Ewing. Here's Oakley, and Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Keeping the play alive with his effort and activity, and he can do that.
And he can do that all day.
And finished with authority. That's demoralizing for a defense.
Here's Skiles. The Knicks making the shot. Scott with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is definitely part of Skiles' arsenal, the ability to stretch things out.
For New York, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Ewing. And it's Kite with the rebound. Kite's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Skiles. Back to Anderson. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by Ewing. Ewing's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Starks dishes to Jackson. And something to consider in the upcoming draft classes, like the possibility of a high school player making the jump right to the NBA.
Wow. We've seen it before, although it's rare. Not sure how many could make that jump or if it's the right move. A few might try. Let's keep our eyes open in the near future.
Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Turner with the screen. Pass to Scott. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Ewing.
That was a great effort defensively, guys. Getting a hand up in the face of the shooter is always an important part of defense.
Now here's Jackson. To the middle. There's the steal. It's Scott on the wing. Here's Kite. Outside Turner. Pass to Skiles. The Knicks pull it in. Now here's Jackson. The screen from Ewing. Jackson passes to Ewing, and Ewing slams it in.
When in close, his first thought is to go right for the rim.
Well, Orlando shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. Turner with a screen on Jackson. Pass to Scott. He takes it in. Lays it up off the glass. And as we know, Clark, it used to be that the NBA draft went for 10 rounds. A couple years ago, it was shortened to 2 rounds. Did you like that change?
Yeah, I do, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Not many of those later round picks really had a chance to make it on an NBA roster. 2 is plenty. When you factor in the number of teams, that's between 55 and 60 draft choices. And for those undrafted players, I think it gives them an opportunity now to look at the landscape and see where their best chance to make a roster might be instead of having their rights held by a specific team.
Now, here is Starks. Here's McDaniel. They get it again. Starks kicks to Jackson. Driving inside. Screen by Oakley. Starks the pass to Oakley.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here for the Knicks.
They did take higher percentage shots throughout, and Clark, it paid off for him.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, I love the patience leading to that consistency shooting the ball. I mean, those things go hand in hand. Patience, good passing, and good shooting.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Patrick Ewing.
His shot selection and his touch were really exceptional in this one. He kept finding ways to get the better of the defense.
Here's Skiles. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Looking to get back on track here. And it's laid up and in by Anderson.
Superb body control, proving he knows how to keep his concentration under duress.
Outside Jackson. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It takes physical and mental toughness, Clark, to win on the road. Man, they crushed it.
They sure did. And, you know, in terms of talent, there's just no comparison between these teams.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For our reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.